Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Vechain Vet. So if you guys haven't learned much about Vechain, or you want to learn more about Vechain, or you're a Vechain holder, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video before we get started. So there's a lot to take a look at today with Vechain, a lot of speculation, as well as a lot of big information that could be taking place here very soon. So we're going to take a jump into some of that deep diving information, as well as what, like I said, might be coming for June, July, and 2021. So stay tuned for those price predictions. We're up another 2.63% with Vechain. So that's 2 days in a row. We've had good 24-hour periods. We're continuing to push farther and farther up, and this is exactly how I thought things would go. I expected an accumulation period with slow increases. Unless manipulation or FUD take place, I do expect Vechain to get back to its all-time high within just a couple months. So do expect slow increases, slow uptrends, but realistically a lot of sideways at the same time. At 13 cents right now, 2.63% increase. Like I said, it's looking very good for Vechain. Vechain is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products that can then record data onto the Vechain blockchain. So jumping straight into the last week, we have a 12.55% increase. That's very, very solid. Obviously, we've had struggles recently with the crypto market crashing, and now in the last week, we've had a 12.55% increase. Obviously, the last month, close to a 40% decrease still. I do, like I said, think we are going to get back to those previous all-time highs around 27 to 28 cents. Jumping into our first tweet of the day, Sunny Liu actually said V Carbon is smart carbon. So we are excited to see more what Sunny Liu has to offer. He continues to obviously show big things with Vechain, and we've talked a lot about how big things are brewing behind the scenes with the most recent meetings of DNV and big managers at obviously Vechain as well. We also saw that with the government reps as well. We saw that meeting as well. We talked about that recently, so we won't deep dive into that today. But like I said, big things are brewing. We jump into the next thing. We see Vechain fork ETH _IST on mainnet will be activated in 5 days, calling for node runners upgrading your program. This is a big deal as well. We're continuing to get upgrades for Vechain and the fork specifically, ETH _IST. So it's great to see this kind of stuff come out. Jumping into the next one, though, this is one of the biggest deals we're going to talk about today. It talks about really Vechain, DNV, and Renji Hospital introduced MyBaby, the world's first healthcare application connecting blockchain and IVF services. So MyBaby represents a significant leap forward for countless women and families, as well as the healthcare industry. So this is huge, and we can talk more about what this does and all together. And Eisenrich, if you guys aren't following him, he does a great job at talking about Vechain. We're probably going to be looking at his stuff a lot during these Vechain videos, so you might as well follow him on Twitter. He does a great job at comparing and really talking about what takes place and quoting the important stuff out of articles. So exactly what we see here. So Vechain and MyBaby partnership, the embryo development traceability system. MyBaby jointly created by Renji Reproductive Medicine Center. Vechain and DNV aims to further enhance the user experience with help of digital technologies such as blockchain and IoT. We have more from him as well. So it talks about upon completion, the national level carbon emission trading platform will be run by an independent institution. Trials of trading will be first conducted in 7 cities and provinces, including Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangdong. So this is speculation. If you look into this one, we do have an article here that talks more about this. And like I said, I do expect big things coming from Vechain. They continue to talk about how things are brewing behind the scenes. But like I said, this is all just speculation. We're continuing to see a lot of big things taking place. Obviously, the MyBaby was not speculation. This has already come out on Vechain Foundation's Twitter, and we're excited to see that take place. Obviously, I think that's going to continue to show, what Vechain has real-world cases and use cases all around the industries. So we have Vechain and smarter food safety as well. So today, the U.S. FDA announced a challenge to develop traceability platforms that are low or no cost to the end user. Let them know that Vechain is the trusted, safe, and affordable choice for food traceability. So this is a great thing to see as well. Obviously, a lot of people are starting to have these really needs for, that low cost or, low to no cost for the end user, and traceability platforms, like I said, that, are, up to date and that's exactly what blockchain is going to be. Blockchain is probably one of the best ways, to obviously go about this. We see that Vechain is, continuing to see some great partnerships down the road, and obviously US FDA, that would be a massive partnership if somehow we could grab them. Jumping into the next one, Vechain and Walmart China. Walmart was cited, as a case study in a recent paper, blockchain and sustainability, supply chain management in developing countries. Walmart and Sam's Club both utilize Vechain for their blockchain traceability platform, and they talk about that, like I said, in this article here. Just a lot here to mention. I think, Eisenrich does a great job at finding this kind of information and kind of sharing it with us, all as well as, some speculation, as well as potential partnerships down the line. So there's just a few different things I wanted to take a look at today. Like I said, Vechain's looking very, very bullish. A lot of different things coming out. And we've talked about, the things are brewing behind the scenes. We've seen that tweeted quite a bit from Vechain. And if you go to the Vechain Foundation, we'll just scroll down to those tweets real quick, because I think those are important to show, that things are brewing in the background here. So look who's in town. Big things brewing behind the scenes. Stay tuned. Obviously, here we have some big names. If we go down through it, it talks about the DNV, Vechain, DNV, Vechain. So it's basically managers and, heads of blockchain. They're talking about, the big things that are going to be coming and obviously making things happen. We also have here the Shanghai and I'm not sure how to say, Huangpu district government reps made a visit to our office, and we're glad to discuss about potential transformative collaborations. So this is another meeting they had, obviously looking really good. We continue to have big things taking place behind the scenes, like they say. Then we will have a great outlook for June, July in 2021. But I do want to jump back into the website real quickly. I want to go over a couple different things. So, we have been founded in 2015. Vechain was founded in 2015. That was very, very early on. It shows that they can run through bull markets as well as bear markets. Obviously, the bear markets being much harder. Vechain is one of the earliest blockchain technologies companies in the world, with offices in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. That's huge. Obviously, having a global outreach and having a global presence is something you want to see. Talking about the proven expertise in many industries, easy to deploy blockchain platforms, and partner network for ecosystem expansion. They talk about their solutions as well, being digital carbon ecosystem solution, consumer confidence index platform, automotive passport solution, retail solution, logistics solution, liquefied natural gas solution, digital content distribution solution, electronic document deposit solution, and the obviously agriculture solution. So a lot of great solutions out there for Vechain, and we're continuing to see more and more applications kind of take place in the real world. And we're seeing exactly why Vechain's continuing to have great increases in these last week alone, about a 12.39% increase. Now above that 13-cent range, or right around that 13-cent range, we're still just barely above 12.5 realistically. We're rounding up to that 13. We're looking really solid. I think going forward, like I said, we're in this accumulation really phase or manipulation or FUD stage yet that we need to break out of. And a lot of people are kind of hoping that we have lower price drops. And I will say, I'm not so sure we will. I think we're going to really seriously see, sideways trends or uptrends for the most part for the next couple of months. And, we may have some small dips or some big dips. We'll see what takes place. Obviously, nobody knows. It does only take one big manipulation article to come out. But the market cap on Tether still stands strong at $61.7 billion. So it's crazy to see Tether continuing to stay very, very strong. But jumping back down to Vechain, I do want to take a look and talk about June, July in 2021. By the end of June, I do see, Vechain making its way closer and closer to about a 16 to 20 cent range. I think it's very, very possible for it to make it to that 16 cents at the very, very least. Do remember, these are always very, very conservative price predictions, especially with the stage that we're in now with the accumulation stage taking place. I do want to talk about, the end of July as well. So by the end of July, I do think we are going to push closer to that all-time high, but not quite get there. I think 25 to 27 cents is definitely something that I could see Vechain doing by the end of July. Going into the end of 2021 or the end of the bull market, a lot of people are expecting different things. I will say, guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing, as this is not financial advice. But by the end of the bull market, I do expect Vechain to be right around $1 to $2 at the very, very least. I will keep you guys up to date date as quickly as possible with big news and really articles or speculation even about what's coming for Vechain, as well as price predictions as well. So if you guys want to stay up to date with Vechain as well as so many other altcoins, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. Going forward, though, I do want to say, guys, thank you so much for jumping in talking about Vechain with me today. It's a lot of fun to talk about crypto, and you guys make it even more fun. So leave a comment, let me know if you guys think Vechain's going to the moon, where we think Vechain's going to be by the end of June, July, and 2021. I would love to hear your guys' price predictions as well. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you all in the next one.